Back again for a little more Lego Batman. Very curious as to what this Wayne Manor thing is. So you can play as the characters. I want to be James Bond. In the Lego universe, anything is possible. Bruce Wayne appears to have left 1,000,000 studs lying around Wayne Manor. Collect them all as fast as possible. And that's about as good of a Alfred impression as I'm going to be able to do, in all honesty. I'm not Clive Revel or... Okay, I don't really know the name of all the people that have played Alfred. I'm trying to think, did Michael Caine play Alfred at one point or another? I feel like he was one in one of the real-life Batmans. Or maybe that was The Dark Knight. Yeah, that might be what it is. Looks like I'm building the Bat computer. Maybe. How am I getting no studs from any of this? Let's see. Robin. There we go. Whee! Is that all there is? Yeah, nothing's happening. Alright. There we go. Now there's a multiverse breaking 2 James Bonds together. Okay, that was awful, but... Well, you know, I think that'd be interesting. Imagine... I don't think it would make any sense, but I mean, like, if... I mean, you got George Lazenby, who's still alive, at least at the recording of this video. You got... Timothy Dalton, who's still alive. You got Pierce Brosnan, one of my personal favorites, still alive. And, well, Daniel Craig's still kicking, obviously. Yeah, imagine if there was like a little special where, I don't know, all of them were like playing poker or something, or... How am I getting no studs from any of this? I feel like it'd be interesting. You got all these bonds together. It'd be great to just be able to do something with them. It's like some sort of multiverse thing. Oh, I know it would be really interesting. Imagine if there was like a James Bond the animated series. I think it could be done. I know Batman the animated series worked out pretty well. I'm starting to wonder if perhaps there's like a scratch on the disc, because how am I getting nothing from any of this? Trying to think, how would like a James Bond the animated series work? Well, I guess it would be pretty similar to Johnny Quest, but instead of it being Johnny Quest and kids, you got just James Bond, and you got like Q, which is going to be like your equipment master and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be interesting. In fact, with all the crazy like AI projects going around, I think it'd be fun to see what in the world a animated James Bond movie would look like. I think that would have a lot of potential. I guess in what style it would be animated in would be something very up for debate. I don't think it would work too well with the Studio Ghibli style very well. But it'd be like, hey, could you imagine what it would be like if James Bond was animated in the Dark Knight style? The Dark Knight style. The Batman the Animated Series is what I mean. I don't know. Like, even like an early 2000s sort of look to it. I don't know how to describe it, but if you were to watch, like, the original Ben 10 The Batman, Extreme Ghostbusters, if anybody remembers that show. In fact, I only just kind of stumbled upon it again by accident as I saw a sort of documentary talking about it. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures. That's definitely another one that fits that style. What are the early 2000 shows? It'll come to me. But first I'm just trying to get back up there. I guess that's about all that's coming to my mind is for all the early 2000s series. I'm trying to think what other kind of animation style would work fantastically for James Bond. But probably some sort of anime style would be great, but like what kind? There's so many different variations out there, so many different art styles and whatnot. Okay, so that's all the lights up. Well, let's see what happens when I try to... Nope. Well, I feel absolutely stumped. I mean, how on earth... Like, I've only gotten 10,000 studs, and I've done so many things so far. Can I break the door down, maybe? Come on! Up the stairs! No. Oh, maybe that was it. Break it down! This is hand-carved mahogany. Anyone gets that reference. I think the Emperor's New Groove has a bit of a cult following. Let's see. Coming up. How am I supposed to... Oh. No. I'll get up there. I feel like I'm going to start doing my best AVGN impression at one point. My gosh, get up there! Get up there! Oh. Why was that not there before? Or was it? How do I get up on that other tower? What in the world does Robin have anything to do with this? I appear to have turned off the computer. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But maybe that's half fun. So I can't batarang that. I know I've tried that a million times, but I was just curious if maybe I'm just at the wrong angle or something. Can I like double jump from here? No. Can't shoot at it. How on earth have I spent almost 10 minutes in this level and I've only gotten like 20,000 studs? Unless something else really opens up, I think I better just try something else. Is there anything else in here? Not at all. Maybe if I go for the glide suit or penguin's gliding ability. Oh dear. You have to hold it down, obviously. Whee! Come on. Something, give me. Oh. Why can't I change characters? I mean, I'm on level ground. Maybe not. Must be a glitch. Well, there's an interesting glitch. Now if I could just do that again. Nope. Yeah. I have no idea. If you remember how to do any of this, feel free to leave a comment. For now, I think I'm just gonna head back to the Bat-Cave and buy some stuff. After all, I earned a flaming batarang last time. I want to see what that's about. Wait. Yeah. What can I say? I love the money. Or, let me see if I can do my best Squatto impression. The mind tricks that don't work on me. Only money. That's something I can only really do properly if I have like a bit of like a sore throat or just like a bad cold or whatnot. Dang it, I want to get Batgirl and Nightwing, but whatever. Okay. Extras. Silhouette, beep beep, ice rink, pretty standard ones, disguise, extra toggle. Don't know what the extra characters are, but that might be interesting. Silhouette. Dang it, where's my flaming batarang? Unless... Fast grapple. Fast batarang. Flaming batarang. Heat protection suit. Backlight slam. I've never been able to do this. Well, let's try it out. Gonna get the fire! There we go. You know what I want. Oh wow, it is fire. Oh, I like that. How do I not remember those? I feel like I must have picked them up at some point or another, because I know I've 100%ed this game at one point or another. Because I remember what the prize is for 100%ing the game. I will not spoil it. Rest assured it is... I think it's worth it. Fire! Get to call this episode a wash. Well... Let's see... So I got most 4 out of 5 of the power bricks. Which one am I missing? Two-Face Chase. Yeah, I'd have no idea what to look for that one. Face Off. I already did that level already. I think I'll just kind of See about trying to get some unlockables in the next map. Next area. Let's see. There she goes again. Come on, I can't be the only one that thought that as soon as I saw that title. Selena Kyle, aka Batwoman. I feel like there's probably a trans joke in here, but whatever. Oh, yes. Thankfully, it was like from this point onward, I was actually able to get like the stud bonus and whatnot. Well, actually, because I got the stud bonus, I could really just focus on what's important. Finding the unlockables. What are these, plant seeds? They do anything. Just another destructible environment. Like seriously, how in the world does Nightwing look less stupid with a vacuum than Robin? See what's beneath the sewer. Oh. I don't know what I broke, but I guess that's good. Now what's up here? I think that's just how you progress through the level now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no! Okay, note to self. Ignore the boarded up windows. Such pretty windows. And how to get up there? Oh. Grapple. Let's see. Do I have Catwoman in the roster? I do. It's time to use my feminine charm. Hey, big boy, can I get some help over here? Can you open the door? And seriously, they knew what they were doing. I mean, even though it's an E10 game, I mean, this walk cycle is way too sexualized. But then again, that's definitely Catgirl as a character, and I'm all for that. Well, maybe I should have phrased it a little better instead of, ooh, they made this character too sexualized. It's more like, it's amazing they were able to put this much sex appeal in a Lego game. Well, I guess that's like the Lego equivalent of the go to horny jail bonk. Ah! Okay. Let's try not to do that again. I wonder. I was hoping maybe there would be some sort of wheel to be able to toggle the suits and whatnot, but guess not. What do we got? Okay, so what on earth did I break? That was the one of 3. What is this thing? Just a car? Is that just a flying mouse? That's interesting. Some radioactive area, eh? Boom! Sorry, Catwoman. I know in a lot of iterations Batman has fallen for you, but not this time. I'm keeping Batman celibate. Ah. Well, maybe not celibate, maybe more just the idea of like, look, you know she's not good for you. Find somebody better in your life. There we go. It's gonna of weird that Mr. Freeze would be a strong character, as he only really has one arm to work with. Maybe I need to drive the thing into the garage. Gonna blow these up. Ah, demolition suit. Just look up, Julia. You would have been able to figure it out. So what do we got? Yeah, I don't know. This looks more like Superman's domain with a payphone. Oh. Very nice. Alright, Robin, I need your dive suit. Nightwing, I need your dive suit. Now let's see, is there anything else down here? I do like these buoys. They do kind of help distinguish where the beginning and the end of the zone is, so you're not constantly swimming, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. I'm ordinarily not a fan of invisible walls in games, but I don't know, I feel like this was able to find a pretty nice compromise. Okay, radioactive. If I just blow this away, is that what it... Oh. Well, that explains it. Some people might see that as a little lazy, the idea that they're just kind of... Wait. Yeah! I was hoping Killer Croc would be able to do this. Kind of basically having the same mini kit you just had to do twice, but... whatever. Don't find it too awful. Okay, now let's see what happens when I try to park this thing in front of the garage. Yeah! Hoorah! Okay. I guess I didn't get the fast magnet. Is that an extra? See if any extra characters show up. That must be the way forward. It would be better if I had a character with a gun. I'm trying to think, like, what other extra characters would there be? Like, I know in Lego Star Wars we had, like, Han Solo, Frozen, and Carbonite. I don't know. If I go Batman, get to play as the monk. Anybody knows about the monk? Probably one of the more obscure Batman villains. I'm not really sure if there's ever really done that much of a story ever dedicated to him outside of the comics. Wait. James Bond has the grappling hook! Yes! So is this just studs in here, or is there actually something more to this? What else? Go up here, I guess. Oh wait. I keep forgetting I've got the fire. Oh. Not really sure what the point of that was, but whatever. I love that. The flaming batarang. Feels like something that'd be in the NES version of Batman. I mean, hey, if you got the flame whip in Castlevania too, it kind of feels like it goes with it. Well, that looks like it's everything for this area. Well, the last one I recorded was a lot longer than this. I figure I'll just keep going. Open the door! I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna use up the time on the camera. More importantly than that, I'm gonna use up your patience. I don't want to do that. Unless perhaps people like the longer videos, I don't know. Comment on down below, I guess. And there's the ladder. Not really sure why I said it that way, but I'm just like, how am I supposed to go up? Oh, well, there's the ladder. It's kind of like bringing up a point to an argument where there's two things. It's like, is it the former or the latter? Oh, it's the latter. Boom! I love that you can actually grapple as the custom character. This makes the whole James Bond thing just that much more awesome! Hello, Batman. Whee! Dang it, stay over there. I thought the studs were going to spawn in the middle. I like that they moved them over to the side so you can actually get them. I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything hiding in the trash cans. That might be an obscure reference. Maybe. I mean, I think a lot of people know about Phineas and Ferb, but I'm not sure how many people are going to know that particular scene. Rescue the hostage! Yeah! Just gonna wreck this poor guy's house. Oh, your rent was an hour late. You are going to pay. You must now get new appliances. No, I better stop. That's not really funny. Unfortunately, that is probably something that real people have done. Wow. Obviously, James Bond is a force to be reckoned with, but I didn't think it'd be that quick to be able to just bounce around and whatnot. Ah, yes. So there's the lawnmower. Do I just hop on it and mow away? I get the feeling I might have done this already, but, well, this is definitely one of those games where if you're doing the free play, you don't want to leave any stone unturned. And yeah, what's the worst that happens? I get more studs. Nothing wrong with that. I was about to be like, oh, Robin. But it's Nightwing again. I keep forgetting this. Not really much of a reason to build this now, is there? And let me guess. Gonna glide across and the computer player's gonna follow me. Yep. Whatever. I do not know why it just rapidly switched so quickly. Such a fascinating concept, I think. That was not what I meant to do. It's like Killer Croc was just like, nope, I've had it with this world. Nah, I feel like I could do a better Tommy Wiseau impression than that. I'm fed up with this world. Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, doggy. It's just one of those scenes that's brilliant because Well, honestly, I think the dog is probably the best actor in that whole scene. Just took that head pat like a champ. Let's see. Need the demolition suit. Yeah. I need a double jump character. Ooh, rah. This is how we do it. This is why I always liked doing these kind of videos with another person with me, because oftentimes I don't really know what to talk about, so I just spout out a lot of random things like that for no reason. Bring on the bat bomb. Oh. Is that it? I was hoping there would be something more to it than that. Like, I don't know, a power brick. Get off! You're not in that way. Aha! I've rescued the hostage. Which I was just thinking about one of the other Lego games where that was actually something that was counted, but not this time. Oh, come on. There's the magnet. There we go. Gotta get the demolition suit for this. Alright, Nightwing. Let's do this thing. I will admit, I feel like that's probably the de facto Batman impression to go for, because I think it's just the easiest, because I'm trying to think, trying to do an impression of like Kevin Conroy. You gotta be like really deep for something like that. You take this, you scum bucket. I think I've added in a little too much of Christian Bale there. Let me try that again, so it's like... Crime doesn't pay, scum bucket. I keep adding in that gravel, that you don't do the gravel when you're doing Kevin Conroy. But then again, my voice, I don't think it go that deep anymore. Heck, I don't even think it go that deep before. Alright, Nightwing, hop on. Sorry, Nightwing, this is more important. And I feel like a lot of people would be able to do the Adam West Batman, alright? Of course, this is as good of an Adam West impression as I can do. What other Batman impressions could I potentially do? Well, let's see what other people... Well, we got, I think it was Ray Romano. That was his name when he was doing the Batman. So let's see. I know that was kind of like a mixture between the two. So you got like a little bit of the graveliness, but a little bit of like the deeperness from Kevin Conroy's Batman. What am I, like, riding him? What was that? Or, what other... I'm not really sure if there are any other distinct Batmans. Like, I feel like the Batman of, like, the 30s and the 40s kind of... I don't know. I feel like I'm doing, like, a 30s and 40s gangster with this sort of thing. Looks like I just got a What? Just kind of jumped over? That's not what I was expecting. Then again, I feel like there's kind of a way to be able to do, like, the 30s sort of radio sound without sounding a bit like the gangster. Actually, no, this is the stereotypical 30s radio announcer, isn't it? This program is now in color. Good luck with that, because this is radio. And that's about as old-fashioned That's about as good of an impression I could do of an old-fashioned radio host. Oh no, it looks like the nefarious Catwoman is getting away. What will Batman do? Tune in next week when we get to the exciting finale of Batman vs. Catwoman in a theater near you. And that's kind of how each serial ended. It would just be like, will the Batman be able to take care of this? It was a popular cliffhanger thing. Was there anything else around here? Didn't think so. And it's basically the end of the level, I think. Just the studs here, it looks like. Kind of weird that Batman climbs on the rope upside down like that. It's strange. Alright, I'm gonna try to have James Bond take down Catwoman because, yeah. I probably mentioned the idea of like, ooh, what would it be like if there was like a Batman James Bond crossover. The more I think about it, the more it actually kind of makes sense. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that James Bond probably would have just started going out with Catwoman. Or pulled like a Goldfinger where like he just kind of used his, shall we say, influence to be able to get Catwoman on their side. Yeah, looks like that's it. Dang, one away again. But I got the power brick. That's the important thing. More detonators. Quite an interesting way to phrase it, but I like that because now you can have more than just one. Well, I got up to almost 2 million. What is this, like Robin's boat? Looks like it. Interesting, as I feel like that would make more sense in another level, but who knows, maybe some things got shuffled around. I'm gonna call it an episode there. Until next time, keep having fun.